So, hello everyone, and welcome to the Thursday night stream. Tonight we're going to be opening with a new game. This is a new game for the stream, as we have been doing. Um, so, uh, yeah, this is Long Live the Queen. I saw this on Steam. I saw the trailer on Steam, and I had to get it. It just looked so ridiculous and amazing. I don't know. It just seemed like my kind of game anyway. I realize maybe I'm talking it up a bit much, really. Um, but anyway, you'll probably kind of get the point after a little while of this game. So let's just go ahead and jump in. As this is kind of a visual novel sort of thing, and this is our first playthrough, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to approach this. I guess I'll just give you some time to read. I might summarize what's going on. But yeah, this is Anime Dad. Yes, this is Anime Dad. Our room is just the way we left it. And this is us. We're playing as Elodie, the Crown Princess. I guess this isn't Talo's thing. That's fine. So, we're going to be taking some. Oh, this is not what Mother would have wanted. So, apparently, our Elodie's mother has died fairly recently, and she's about to just go off to school. And Elodie is a bit naive, it seems. And very depressed, of course, over her mother's death. As he said, the decisions are primarily up to us. I've played this before, so I'm not going to go through the tutorial. I'll explain most of how it works. I've actually beaten this game, which is not easy. I think you'll probably understand why pretty quickly. So we've got skills here, and you may notice, this seems like a giant spreadsheet of just stuff right now, and it'll probably continue to be that way. And I'll deal with that. I don't think I'll even bring up too much how all this works. Oh, glitchy vid. Should the crown princess of a kingdom be going to a school? Well, she has to learn the ways of her courtly manners and everything. So anyway, it says our current mood is depressed. Note that this gives us a bonus to two skills, expression and animal handling. But it gives us a penalty to royal demeanor, conversation, and athletics. In my experience, very few things don't have a penalty to royal demeanor. Royal demeanor is very hard to build up. But these are the moods. We can be whichever one of these is highest is what our current mood is, or highest in either direction. So, in this case, we're depressed more than anything else. Everything else is more or less toward the middle. So we're currently depressed, and that gives us, the further down this is, the more of a bonus we get to the things related to it, and the more the penalty we get to the other things as well. So, since we're so depressed, we really can't build up royal demeanor. It just won't work. Royal demeanor, conversation, or athletics. There are outfits, we can't see any of them right now. Ultimately, what we're trying to do is we're trying to guide the Princess Elodie on her road to coronation, as the trailer said multiple times. But anyway, so we just have to, for now, determine what exactly we want Elodie to learn. What kind of skills should we build up for this version of the Princess Elodie? Will she be good will she be military? Will she be someone who is someone who is great with who will lead this country to glory in battle? Will we have her be someone who is good in courtly manners, in ways of the court, and can navigate that in terms of that sort of thing. Determined to be a good ruler in the sense of the higher echelons of the kingdom. Or we could have her focus on just any kind of thing, really, as far as these go. But there are certain things we're going to need in order to advance. I don't really want to tell you what those are necessarily, because I want to discover them naturally. Who cares about conversation or royal demeanor when you got big guns? Unfortunately. Well, I suppose cannons count as being big guns, and the military would use those. So military and naval strategy in particular would be a good thing to focus on then. But if you, cannons are big guns, I guess, but but the only weapons we have are swords, archery, and polearms. And to be completely honest with you, I'm not exactly sure what the difference is. So there are some more skills we can learn, but we don't have access to them yet. Gotta do animal handling at least once. Well, now is a good time for animal handling. Because animals, yeah. You know what? We should probably focus on dogs. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not. I would focus on dogs, but then we could also focus on riding and grooming horses, or training and hunting with falcons. Actually, that would be a good one as well. I think any of these would have something, some kind of check associated with them. Dogs or horses? All right. Are any of these not dying? Dogs. If you want that to be slightly spoiled, dogs can possibly mean not death. For a reason that you might be surprised at. But you know what? Let's do expression as well. Why? I don't think any of them are not dying, now that I think about it, except for maybe decoration. Yeah, I know that probably seems really strange, but I think decoration might actually help you not die as well. Anyway, I don't think, but just choosing these once isn't going to build them up enough that it'll make any difference at all. We'll be doing this many, many times. Still, I think this is a good place to start. So we've learned about different breeds. It's good for our first day, I suppose. The nature of beauty, looking around at landscapes, objects, and people. Well, that was a productive day. We looked at dogs, and we looked at people. And we hear a noise. Our Elodie's cousins have come to visit, and aunt and uncle. They're not as important, though. Cousins are important. They get an exclamation mark. Oh, just bring that up right away. That's kind of a downer. Apparently we're on pretty close terms with Charlotte here, who Elodie calls Lottie. I keep switching from second person to third. I don't know what I'm doing. And we actually got a bonus to our happiness there, our cheerfulness, I suppose. Now, we also get a choice each time as to what mood we want. Um, I mean, these things can have different effects. We can get -1 depressed by attending service, so I guess it makes us more cheerful. Um, but that isn't what that always does. This seems to take your most negative stat, or I guess bottom stat, and say -1 to whatever that is when you attend the service. Visiting Tomb will make us more afraid and depressed, because that's exactly what we need right now. We could explore the castle to be more lonely and afraid, because this is just a wonderful place to live, apparently. We can talk to our father, which has unknown effects. Or we can go to the gardens and be more lonely and cheerful. Or we can play with toys and be more yielding, lonely, and cheerful. Or we can sneak out and be willful and lonely. Everything makes you lonely. But surely, you know, talking to Charlotte will not make us lonely. We should probably see what's up with her anyway. Actually, might want to hold off on that. You know, might as well do it. So, we apparently have a much bigger room than her in our big castle. Elodie's sad she just can't leave this castle. Okay, so now our mood looks a bit different, and in fact we are now not depressed but afraid. These are actually equal, but it picks the leftmost stat whenever something is whenever they're equal. So currently we're afraid, which gives us bonuses to agility and faith, but of course penalty to royal demeanor, and also weapons, intrigue, and military. So this is just a really bad mood to have right now. Unless we really want to be agile. So what do you guys think? Do you want to try to be agile, or do you want to continue trying to build up animal handling and expression? Well, DeZero wants to do agility, so hey. We can do dance, reflexes, or flexibility. Agility helps with survival? I would assume so. Agility equals not death. I would say reflexes is specifically good for not death. In fact, we're going to double up on that, I'd say. Oh, so this is how you teach reflexes. You walk around a person and prod a finger at them slowly to train in blocking touches. So essentially, this is just trying to poke her while walking around her, and she has to knock the finger away. Is she a baby? I don't... Oh, and then immediately from that to jump rope. Well, now we're walking, apparently. And not only walking, but jumping. We practice solo tennis. Oh, wow. We may now play sports. We can play solo tennis, and that means we can play sports. Oh, the Lumen. So they're people with mystical powers. Elodie's life is kind of depressing. Really? So, we will get to a little bit more of that later. So this lady is a Lumen, and is willing to give her life if necessary to protect their domain. Our anime dad here is really afraid of her corrupting us, or corrupting Elodie. So, still, we have a choice here. Now, we have someone who knew Elodie's mother saying that she could train Elodie in the ways of magic. Do we let her stay? Do we arrest her? Or do we send her away? Now, it is supposedly because of the same magic that Elodie's mother died. So, what kind of choice should we make? That's right. Everything's better with magic. So I would say that's definitely one choice. But then again, it could be so dangerous. Do we allow something like that in our castle? Oh, magical girl route, please. Well, you did see the title screen, right? Okay, looks like the general consensus is magical girl route. I can do that. It might surprise you how that goes, but I can do that. She stays. Look at that face. That is the face of a winner. Let's see, you guys want to do magical girl route, and I'm trying to remember how you have to do that. Because there is a specific way that you have to do it, I think. Okay. Yeah, you know what comes up, yeah, okay. We'll see how it goes. Alright, you know what? I'm not going to affect this then. I'm going to mostly... oh, no, none taken, or at least I can't speak for them, but, the thing is, a thing you have to know about this game, it's not easy. It probably comes across as easy. It's not. But we will see how that goes. You know what? I'm not going to bother dealing with mood right now. I'm going to just go ahead and progress, and we'll see the very first failure or something. I don't know. I know it comes across as balancing spreadsheets with little girls. What is it that you wanted to teach me? Okay, yeah, okay, let's see. Yes, oh, okay. First, she has to know about some kind of crystal. Just expand that Oh, that animated GIF, excuse me. Actually, it probably isn't. Well, whatever. It probably is just a JPEG. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. So now we're back to being afraid, or we're still afraid, I guess. And you know what? Our skill in reflexes is building up quite nicely. It was really high res? Well, yeah, I guess so. It still looked really cheesy, though. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Let's keep building up our agility, because I want to... We're getting that pretty high, and I really want to show something off. So, we'll build up reflexes and flexibility. And there is a reason I'm building up flexibility now instead of just focusing on reflexes, but we'll get to that in a bit. So now we're moving on to running all over the place, just all over the place. And then we learn to relax. Oh, is Charlotte love-struck? Has someone caught her eye? No. No. Apparently not. What? This is all of a sudden? Oh. Do we hold still or look down, guys? She's pointing a sword at something at our feet. Look down? Well, it doesn't particularly matter. If you choose hold still, you make a check for resolve or something, and we'd fail it because we don't have that. Oh, a snake in the grass. Is he wearing a cardboard box? Oh, we're more afraid now. So Charlotte has been bitten by a snake. Why did Anime Ant have a sword? That's a good question. But now we need to find out about our crystal. So let's talk to our father here. She's a lumen, couldn't she have used magic? Well, she could have. It probably would have killed us all, but she could have. So now, here we are back in our room, and we are still very afraid. We are so... Well, we're actually less afraid, I guess. I thought we'd be more afraid, but okay. Again, still bonuses to agility and faith. I probably should be putting something into faith. Actually, yes, I should be putting something into faith. Yeah. Anyway, reflexes are almost at the current maximum. You can only get them up to 50, and then you have to build up other skills. So we'll build up dance and flexibility for now, and then we'll continue on reflexes. First, let's just do flexibility, and then let's actually build up divination. There's a very good reason for that. Actually, I probably shouldn't. I don't know. I don't know. You practice circling your arms and making kicking motions with your legs, and bouncing motions with your arms and legs. The gods cannot be forced to divulge information about the future. The most powerful omens are those which arrive unexpectedly. Yeah, everyone is gone because that girl was bitten by a snake. But we get more servants every day. We know nothing about poison. Her mother says she's okay. Okay. So we found out we can't get our crystal. So instead, so we should report back to Juliana here. The world is filled with dangers, and we have to be a lumen. We will need the powers of a lumen to fight them. Oh, we might have to take drastic action. So, will we wait until we're older, try to find a way, or what? Drastic action. So I would say we should probably find out. Oh, princesses always find a way. Well, that's true. Maybe we should go ahead and pick that. I don't think it particularly matters which one we pick here, so I'll just pick that. So, let's see, our mood right now is still afraid. We are getting more and more willful, it seems. That making that choice did matter, I think. Didn't it make us more willful? I think it did. In that case, it actually did have an effect on our mood, and that's always important. But anyway, I really do want to continue building up our skills in agility because of a reason that you'll see soon, and I also want to build up more divination. If you guys have anything you want to build up in particular, just let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to do this automatically by myself, because it's going to go very slowly if I make this decision every time. But let's see. So how are we doing? Flexibility is getting pretty far up there, but I think I need to get dance a bit higher so that we can continue building up reflexes. And then, as well as for another reason, but the, let's see. We also need, oh yeah, we were also, that's right. I already decided. Military and weapons whenever, oh okay, well, we'll get to that in a bit. I'll start on that very soon. But we probably ought to wait until our mood changes a bit, because I think we're about to get willful, and willful is good for those things. So anyway, dance and divination. We practice curtsying, standing, and walking in a graceful manner. That sounds like something that has to be practiced a lot. Oh, we learn about well-known signs of bad fortune. Wells turning sour, which just sounds bad in general. Strange fish caught in nets. Malformed babies being formed. Oh no. We're learning all the superstitions. One of the maids approaches us. We have a Duke of Sedna? Well, who's heard of that guy? Why would we know about that person? We just failed 2 checks to know who this guy was, and we just failed both of them. A letter and a gift. Condolences to the death of, deeply regret, best wishes. And a beautiful necklace. And we have apparently completely missed something important. Something sparkly will make us feel better. She is an absolutely brilliant leader in the making. So, let's, we should, we should probably visit the treasury and see what we can do about that crystal. Accounting failed, presents failed. We got angry and willful. We try to talk our way, or Elodie tries to talk her way past the treasury guards. But despite eyelash fluttering, foot stomping, and outright threats, they won't budge. Oof. And now we are willful. I love that expression. It is the best. It makes me driven to do my best. As you can see, we are very willful, which means that we get a bonus to intrigue, military, and lumen. Lumen? But we also get a penalty to royal demeanor, history, and economics. But lumen isn't the skill we have. Not yet, anyway. Let's see. How far along was agility? Oh, we need a little more dance. And then, yeah, I think faith, divination. Actually, no. I should continue building up agility simply for a reason you'll see next time we get back to this room. But but first, oh yeah, but in addition, we should probably move on to military or weapons, which we only get military bonuses out of this, actually. I thought we got weapons, but I guess you only get weapons from angry. So instead of weapons, we'll just do military. Military and strategy. We practice walking on the arm of a partner and following their cues to pause and turn. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Alright. So we're learning to follow, apparently. I mean, it is more ladylike, I suppose, to follow in dancing. Not very fitting for a leader with an expression such as that, but, and we've unlocked a new outfit. That was actually what I was building up more agility for. You'll see. You study the strengths and weaknesses of different weapons in battle formations. Okay, I guess that's a good start. That's much better than learning reflexes by poking. So, oh, a familiar figure. Oh. Oh, she's busy. Someone just left the palace grounds by going over the hedge. That's odd. What do we do? That's really strange. Do we climb up to look over the hedge? Do we call the guards? Or do we run and hide? Are we going to be daring and dash into danger? Or do we try to call the guards out of worry? Or do we run and hide like a scared little girl that we probably are? Call the guards, don't die? Okay, let's call the guards. Which makes us angry for some reason. Guards! But there's no sign of any intruder at all. Perhaps we were only imagining it. We could continue to try to visit the treasury. It wouldn't do anything. I mean, it would do something. It would build up our willfulness and I think our anger as well. Or let's see. We could do any of these things. Which this makes us willful and angry as well. Should probably tone down the willfulness. You think so? Well, she's so airheaded that you're worried about the country's future. Well, then maybe we ought to build up some of her intellectual abilities, which I believe we could only really do if she's, I guess, lonely? I can't remember. Not lonely. It's not lonely. Maybe yielding? I can't remember. Attend service? I guess that's a pretty good middle ground here. Yeah, service is -1 afraid, which means it's +1 angry, which makes us better at military stuff if we actually get that to be our main stat. But anyway, we got a new outfit. We got the tutu, so now we can just go around everywhere in a tutu, which is completely normal and no one will question it. It's not one of the better ones, but we had our agility higher than anything else, so I wanted to go ahead and get the first outfit so you could see how ridiculous they all are. It's not as good as the the intrigue outfit, which is a cat suit with a monocle. But, alright. Let's see, we're only doing this for 15 more minutes. Let's see, what am I better hurry this up, I guess. Pump up accounting. Well, let's see. We really can't. We get such a penalty to it that we wouldn't gain hardly anything. And same with history and royal demeanor. So we really would have to be stupid with this mood, as far as what we can learn. Instead, we're already doing military strategy. We should probably do, let's say, intrigue, foreign intelligence. That would be a good one. We learn about the Duke of Sedna. Let's see, we studied the effects of battle stress. Finally, we know about him. I think that was a different Duke, actually. As you're walking up the stairs, let's see. A towering pile of linen. We completely... Oh, no. We swiftly step aside. We actually succeeded at something for once. Okay. So we actually succeeded at something due to our incredible agility. But let's see. -1 depressed. What do we want here? Well, you know what? We should probably talk to Dad here, to our anime dad. No, it just doesn't show any of the conversation. I was completely wrong. However, that did change our mood. Our mood now is well, our mood now is depressed again. That's good. Well, that means that we can actually learn some royal demeanor, or perhaps history, or accounting. We can learn accounting. Yeah, we can learn accounting. Economics accounting. Let's do that. We brush up on our basic mathematics with the help of an abacus. And learn more military stuff. Accounting to get the crystal. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that accounting can do that. We can now tour the barracks. Well, there is another way to become a magical girl, in this game. There are multiple ways to become a magical girl. I should know everything about that. As I'm sure you're all aware. Oh, we're learning all about that, Anime Dad, about the treasury. We're learning accounting with an abacus. But we know nothing about production or trade. So we say we're not interested. Now we can tour the barracks and it will make us less willful? I thought it made us more willful, but anyway, it makes us more pressured as well. So we could do that, I guess. We could visit the treasury again, as useful as that is. But we don't know enough about economics that we can really do anything with the treasury. That's actually going to take some serious skill in accounting. We actually have to have that past the cap, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, it's probably best if we, yeah, let's see about being pressured. We feel responsible for their lives. We have 10 battalions, and we went to visit them in our tutu, apparently. We are still feeling depressed. We don't really have that much of a bonus or penalty now, though. Gotta boost morale. Oh boy. But yeah, let's see. What do we want? We want more accounting. Actually, we should probably focus exclusively on accounting if we're gonna go that route. How far are we on accounting, actually, after 1? 10 points. Okay, we'll need to put everything into accounting then. And, let's see. Written numbers instead of an abacus this time. We're really moving up. Let's see. One should always return more than one is loaned. And we don't know anything about foreign affairs. LED guesses they're occupying Southern Marie. Don't know. Oh, I scrolled up. Oops. But we know a lot about military. So do we try to negotiate or prepare for battle? We should wage war in our tutu. We're not very good negotiators. We don't really know how to be courtly or nice to people. But we know how to fight people. So we should probably prepare for battle. I don't think I'm gonna wait for that one. Yeah, gotta stick with what you know. And in this case, what we know is how to murder. So, well, not murder, but kill in battle. That's what we know. Oh, well, this is apparently what we didn't know. We don't know anything about court manners, so we apparently accepted some kind of, engagement present or something. Yep. Well, we are apparently, the dumbest leader of a country. And we don't know anything about court manners. It was just something pretty. So anyway, let's see, what do I want to do here? Let's get more pressured. And this is what pressure looks like. We are so pressured that it just makes us look angry. Even though we're not. I don't know what that face is. It looks like trying to pass a stone. But anyway, we get a bonus to athletics and faith. Conversation, history, and economics, though, we get a penalty to. But let's see, we can do athletics now. But we should probably continue focusing on economics. I was really hoping that might be one of the things that pressure gives you, but I don't really remember. Oh, we can do royal demeanor now. Yeah, that one doesn't have a penalty to royal demeanor. That's really unusual. Probably composure would actually be, or composure or presence. Presence can actually get us into the room, but it takes the same amount of presence. Huh? Oh, penalty to economics. I forgot about that. Oops. We're pretty pressured too. Oops. I kind of screwed us over here. Yeah, it's not that big a penalty, but, we do get a penalty. Yeah. Oops. Well, that's not good. Hmm. How much economics do we have? Where is it? Oh, 31.9 here. You can't get a bonus to economics. Oh, darn. Just playing a dumb and unremarkable princess at this point. Yeah, alright. There's another way we can go the magical girl route. I think instead we're just going to just get classes in whatever we have bonuses in for the fun of it, and we'll see where this goes. I really want to get to some kind of ending in the next 6 minutes, which is crazy. But, let's just make our running really good, or maybe climbing really good. We'll be really athletic. We climb up and down those ladders. Oh, demeanor. Okay. I didn't realize you wanted to do that. I'll do that next time. We succeeded in driving them out of the Marie, but it cost about 3/4 of a battalion of soldiers and a great deal of material. We lost 847 soldiers helping them out. So, we can... Oh, a new conversation option has come up. Oh. Everyone is judging Elodie. A pouty face. Yeah, it was a pouty face because we lost 847 soldiers. Okay, so let's improve royal demeanor. Let's have more presence or composure. Composure would be better. Oh, we've almost maxed out what we can of climbing now. For now, anyway. A Keithong has been sighted. We have no idea what that is. It's always funny to miss a check, even though it kind of makes me cry inside every time. Traditional policy on stray beasts is to just hope they go away. Everyone dies. Oh, an official visit this time. There's nothing special to look at, I guess. You know, let's visit the treasury and see if we can talk our way through it. Nope, failed. And we just look just so angry right now. Let's change this to running. And still composure there. Well, we practice walking. That's hard. Alright, we practice positive thinking and maintaining a good self-image. I suppose this is something that a lot of people could use practice in. Is this... I'm trying to remember. Is this the person who gave us the necklace? I can't remember. Oh well. Flattery failed. We giggle. Elodie giggles. Indeed you don't, Elodie. Oh yeah, I was right. A jewel for a jewel. Okay. Sure. She looks so terrified. Well, what do you guys think we should do? Accept his offer or politely decline? Keeping in mind that we still have no manners at all. Either way. Marry that hair. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter too much. Right now, anyway. I mean, obviously it matters a lot, but it won't matter tonight. It might matter later. What I think is best? Well, I've beaten the game, so... And honestly, it doesn't really make any difference as far as the way I went through the game. Decline for the fun. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I need to let him down gently. Let's see how gently Elodie lets him down. He doesn't seem too hurt by it. That was good. Visit the dungeons for no effect. Dude's a creep for that anyway. Yeah, I don't know how old that guy is. I mean, if he's like 15, then I guess it's not that weird. And I mean, there was a time when that was more acceptable, I guess. But it's still kind of... But, oh, he was probably at least 20? Well then, yeah, screw that. Let's see, what do I want? I don't really want to be more pressured. What's the opposite? Lonely. Well, any of these give us lonely. Play with toys. It's childish, but Elodie feels a bit better. Oh, handsome older man. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Let's see. What was I gonna do? I was building up... I probably should build up faith and continue building up athletics. Well, actually, no. We were building up... It's called Reliving Memories, yeah. Royal Demeanor... Oh yeah, we were already doing Royal Demeanor over here. So, let's do more athletics. Running... Yeah, let's just keep doing the same thing. That is the best kind of training. Just this teacher just walks around you and makes unexpected loud noises, and you have to maintain your composure. Oh, she tried to poison her sister, or this guy's sister, or something. Coruscant. We know nothing about Novan history, so we have no idea what's going on. Completely unrepentant. I'm not exactly sure I understood that, what was going on there. But, Elodie doesn't seem to get it either. And, murder's a serious crime. Do we execute her? Imprison her or put her to work. What do you want to do? This decision can make a difference, I think. Maybe not to the ending that I was thinking of. It was attempted murder. Oh, so it didn't. Okay, you say put her to work. Dezero says execute. Giz has played this before. Ocean Spider wants to see the big X as well. So, I guess a lot of people want to see execute her. She is clearly guilty and her life is forfeit. Diz wants to kill someone. Okay. that's very nice of you, Diz. Oh no. We just grab an ornament and throw it at her. Which completely misses because we have absolutely no aiming ability at all. But it's okay. They just cut her right down, right in front of you on the carpet. Elodie, completely cold and heartless, says, "Get that out of here. Put it on display so that everyone sees what happens to criminals." What a monster we have created. How dare you, chat, that you would make the young and innocent Elodie into this monster. So, let's see, where do we go from here? What were we doing? We were playing with toys. That's what we were doing. And now, we are angry. Which means weapons and military, all the way. Can't do royal demeanor anymore. Or anything else, pretty much. Weapons and military. Let's see, how far were we in military strategy? I don't remember. Pretty far. We don't need that right now. And weapons. Well, we probably don't need archery anymore. I don't think that one comes into play anymore. I could be wrong. Pole arms. I've never done pole arms. So, let's see how that goes. Okay, that's a good first thing to learn. It seems like the first sentence of a lecture that has a lot more information than that, but okay. That's all she got out of it, apparently. We learn about a variety of long weapons. We learn about them. We don't learn how to use them, but we learn about them. Let's see. We see an owl, but we completely fail to realize anything about that. We thought owls were nocturnal. I guess that was wrong. We failed something to do with falcons, so I'm guessing that was actually not an owl. And how she got a falcon and an owl mixed up, I don't know. But, we failed Oh, putting the sick people together would make them die faster. That's... Yes, Elodie, that's how it works. Totally. This is the future leader of the country here. 14 years old. I think she should know by 14 about hospitals, but I don't know. Let's see. Oh, heck. Let's just continue doing that. There's actually something I'm trying to hold out for, but the thing is... yeah, she's still angry, that's good. The thing is, I really want to move on to Metal Gear Solid 2, but, we haven't really gotten anywhere in this game. I'm surprised I've spent nearly an hour on it. Probably should keep going since I started late. Just a bit. But, yeah, let's keep going for a bit. Just a bit longer. There is specifically something I wanted to get to, but I don't think I'm gonna get to it, unfortunately. We're learning a lot about ships, and weapons on ships. Stances, grips, and positions for staff fighting. How to block a blow without crushing your fingers. That's a good thing to know. Well, are you talking about the alternate way of getting the crystal? Because that's what I'm holding out for. No, that's not what you're talking about? Okay. I might have to try to visit the treasury again in order to get it to appear. I don't really know what causes this to appear. I might just have to wait a while. You normally got the crystal through accounting? I might do that. I just really thought this was coming up. And I didn't think it was worth putting all that stuff into accounting, that we didn't really have a lot of use for accounting. And also we were getting a penalty at the time, which we might still be. I don't remember. I don't remember if anger does. If we get rid of anger, we will be yielding, I think. So we could do -1 angry. I don't know. I kind of want to just keep building this up. Oh, and actually we are now yielding, so we get a bonus to royal demeanor, history, and faith, but we get a penalty to weapons now. Well, we get a bonus to royal demeanor now, so we can not be completely boorish if we want, I guess. History and faith, that would be good. That's actually a pretty good mood for doing a sort of courtly route. Royal demeanor, okay. And we're gonna continue on composure, and actually let's go all out royal demeanor for now. We'll do elegance in addition. Well, no, presence. We're gonna do presence. Actually, we'll do all presence. We practice wearing the royal regalia and looking at yourself in the mirror. And we just give ourselves a motivational speech. Different styles of breathing. I didn't know there were different styles of breathing. But, I mean, I guess I did. But in the sense that there's an athletic sort of breathing that you use for running, but I don't know. Oh no. We can lead the parade. We might die. We can go to the parade, and we can lead the parade. We can parade and also make a speech, or we can just choose not to go. What do you think we should do? What have we been building up? Well, we built up some composure. That might help, maybe? We built up, but not very much composure. We have built up, presence, actually, not composure. Presence might help. But we haven't gotten very much of it. It might be alright. Reflexes and some polearms, yeah. Maybe those would be useful? We've also, as far as speeches go, did we do anything with that? I don't remember. It might be fine if she says nothing. It might be. So are you saying lead the parade and don't make a speech? There'd be a ceremonial staff in a parade? Well, yeah, I would guess so. I mean, there'd have to be somebody other than... It's not just going to be the queen, or the future queen, the princess, going out there by herself. But, I don't know. Oh, you're talking about different... Okay. Ocean Spider wants to lead the parade. I don't see why not, unless there might be assassins. Well, leading the parade means she is by herself? Well, that's kind of true, I guess. Okay, well, so far people are saying lead the parade, so I guess we might as well go with that. Going to be the best parade leader ever. I'm sure we're wearing our best gown, so we're not wearing the tutu, I guess. That's too bad. A sturdy golden scepter that's taller than you are. Oh, and we have a little bit of polearms. But we have no decoration or elegance. So we completely, totally fail and end up helping the priestesses turn over the earth for the new tree to be planted. It didn't kill us. Didn't really seem to help anything. But it didn't kill us. Let's see. I thought being more yielding might be a good thing, and I guess in a way it is. So for now, I think we're just going to continue down this route. Get some court manners in our tutu. Let's see, how far along were we? Royal demeanor. Oh, okay, we need more elegance for sure. And let's get more presence. Let's continue building up presence. Walking along a narrow rail. Okay. Imagining that we are that she is a tree deeply rooted in the earth. Focusing your attention on them as you pass. All right. Oh, and now our presence is level 50, so. Oh boy. uh, so it's a good thing we've been getting some royal demeanor related stuff. I hope we've been building it up enough. Um, oh, we got a success in presence. Uh, I have to admit to you guys, I have never really gotten to this point without doing royal demeanor. Um, oh, we just learned about this, actually. The Duke brought 3 eligible sons near her age. We completely failed at a check that might have given us an additional choice. Do we want to pick someone Elodie's age, someone younger than her, someone older than her, someone already married, or someone scandalous? I mean, about her age for something romantic? Oh, okay. Someone her age. Alright. Wait. Ocean Spider. I think Ocean Spider has second thoughts. Well, so far we have. I guess we have one for. Oh, okay. Now we have 2 for Scandalous and one for someone our age. But Diz has already played this. I don't know. The way I said it. I don't know. Yeah, I think the way I said that made it a little unfair. uh, let's see. So I think Leanne wants something romantic, and so that's why we're going for she wants to go for someone our age or someone Elodie's age. But whereas the other votes were because Scandalous just sounds funny. Uh, I'm a little curious about who she would pick for someone Scandalous. Um, but it does look to be. It's getting to be to where it's kind of a hard choice, actually. Which do I pick? I had a coin, but I guess it was moved. Well, I don't have a coin. Let's see. I could flip a digital coin. Let's see if there's something called Coin Flipper Deluxe, because that seems like a thing that should exist. I should have a bot on my channel that does this for me, actually. Oh my goodness, that is a thing that exists. But unfortunately, it's not free, so we're just going to go with Coin Flip. Flip 1 virtual coin of type Todd Redden's Decision Maker coin. That sounds like the best choice. I don't know if I can overlay this over the chat like I did that one time. No, I can't. Looks like they fixed that glitch, so I can't do that anymore. Um, actually, capture layered windows. Oh. Nope, still doesn't. Oh, I have to hit OK first, I guess. Oh, no, that doesn't. It doesn't do it. No. Doesn't do it. It's a setting, not a glitch. That's kind of weird because it wasn't like, it didn't matter what I set it to. It still won't do it now, and it didn't, like, it did it before, regardless. Capture layered windows was what I would assume it is. But I selected that and I clicked OK, and now it's not doing it. Well, whatever. But there's no way to send it to you, I guess. But there's a but regardless, it came up with a side that says "the hell with it." So I'm gonna go with that. I didn't actually say which one was which, though. Oops. So you know what? Let's do one that's let's do an actual. Let's do like a nickel. And let's say, oh, that means scandalous. Yeah. Okay. Let's say that. Let's say that means someone scandalous, because that's actually what it sounds like. You don't want everyone assuming that whoever you pick first is your intended marriage partner. So why not make it as ridiculous as possible? Because it's so scandalous that you're dancing with a woman, apparently, and we do not know how to dance well enough, even though we've been taking all those dance lessons. That's weird. Must have a really high check. Tiny bites of exquisite food. Since we have absolutely no sense magic because we are not a lumen, or we are a lumen, but we don't have our crystal, so we can't actually train in sensing magic. So we completely failed to sense some kind of magic. Don't know what it was. Let's see. Actually, let's visit the treasury because I might be able to. Oh, we got a partial success. They waver slightly, but in the end, it doesn't work out. We didn't really get where I was hoping. But it has been, I think, over an hour now. Yeah, it's been nearly an hour and a half that I've been live, but I think I've been recording less time than that. But anyway, yeah, I think that's about it for now. We didn't get to a death, which I think we actually didn't. I think we had a chance that we could have died earlier, that we didn't take. I could be wrong. I don't remember for sure, but it seems like we had a time we could have died. Anyway. So that's it for this run. As you can see, I've already got a couple of saves. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save over here. I'm gonna name it Stram. Oh, first death is week 6. Okay. Yeah, and this is week 17, so we passed it. Um, but not dying should be a good thing? Well, yeah. I would like to point something out, though. This game, I didn't mention it before because I was kind of thinking we were going to come across a death, but I was wrong. The thing that is kind of surprising about it, the thing that they made a big joke about in the trailer for this game, is that there's a lot of dying in this game. So much that there's actually a checklist for deaths. An actual checklist for deaths. Not only that, but there is actually a every card, every Steam card you can get for this game is one of the deaths. So that's what they depict. So death is kind of a very big theme of this game. It is completely ridiculous, silly, horrible deaths of this cutesy princess and everything. So I don't know. Anyway, so that's it for Long Live the Queen for now. And we'll finish out listening to more God Save the Queen. So that's it for now. I will continue this. I'll quit this game and I might continue this game next week actually. Just so that we can kind of get to where I've kind of shown off where this game goes, because it gets really ridiculous. So I will see you guys in just a few minutes with some more. Oh, actually, no, not with more of anything. We will be starting up Metal Gear Solid 2. So I'll see you then. Just gonna finish the song.